Oh yeah. Ah, I didn't realize you could pick that many. Oh, that was cheap. Shit. That was close. Got his ass. What's up, Mega Dan? How you doing today? Shit. Damn. Easy bits. Little flying bastard. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. This is the first turtle game I can remember playing. Had it on Game Boy. I still have the original copy I had since a kid. I played the hell out of it. I'm actually trying to no death run it right now. Which all I got is 2 levels left, and I got it. It's a pretty easy game. Well, I feel like it's pretty easy. And normally in most turtle games, I rather play as Raphael. He's my favorite turtle, so I like playing as him. But for some reason, in this one, I always pick Leonardo. Shit. Damn. Out of nowhere. Tire on the head. Oh, Leo, you gotta do better than that, dude. Give me my pizza. Are you talking about Shredder's Revenge? Yeah, I thought Shredder's Revenge. Sorry, Shredder's Revenge was pretty amazing. I beat it pretty quickly. I think I have Donatello, Michelangelo, and April left to max out. But I think other than that, I did almost everything. There's a few. The only challenges I have left to do is there's 3 levels you have to go through without getting hit, and that's the only ones I haven't done. But I don't think I'll ever. I don't think I'll be able to do that. It's a little too aggravating for me. But I'm content with not being able to do it. Oh no. Damn it. Nope, no death run for me. Oh well. That's alright. That's alright. I had a feeling Shredder was gonna get my ass. Oh man, dude, he is decimating me. What is happening here? Ooh. Oh no. I think Shredder's got me, man. Oh no. Alright, got that bastard. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a reset. Yeah, I think I might reset that. Yeah, well, the thing that sucks is I did a practice run before I started streaming, and I actually did it. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and jump in and do it again, and Shredder got my ass. That's alright. I like this game enough to play again. Nice. Yeah, see the whole thing from the beginning? Yeah, definitely. The first level has 3 little secret areas in it too, which I think is pretty cool. Dude. Oh, he gets me every time, this bastard. Fuck you, Krang. Do a stream? I don't really stream too much. I've been trying to get back into streaming more. I started my channel like 3 years ago, and I was making a couple of videos, and then I ended up having my first daughter, so it's been kind of hard to really find the time to stream. But right now she's with my parents, so I'll be able to stream for as long as I like tonight. And but she's starting to get a little older now, so I'm starting to have time to sit down and work on videos again. So I'm really trying to jump back into it heavily. And something's telling me to really start doing it this year, big time. I don't know what it is, but I'm following it and I'm listening to it. Oh, these little bastards. Okay, I gotta slow down here. Oh, dude, I jumped right into that. The noise when the turtles get hit sounds so painful. I know this may not be considered one of the best turtle games, but I love the hell out of it. It's definitely one of my favorite turtle games. What the fuck? Do I own the other game? I used to have, I think it was the third one. The only one I have now is this one. At least the only one I have on Gameboy right now is this one. I would love to see this game in like full color. They don't even have to change. They don't even have to change the graphics. I would just like some color to it. Oh. Yeah, I just never knew if anybody actually liked this game. I never heard anybody talk about it growing up. I was the only person I knew that had it. Man, come on. Yeah, the music in this game is great. Level 3's got my favorite. Back from the sewers. I think that might be the other one I had then. Oh! You fucking pig bitch. What's up, Pablo? Jim, what's up, man? Hell yeah. Y'all missed it. Shredder just fucking decimated me on my first run. So I reset. Yeah, this stage here has my favorite tune in the game. Ah. Shit. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm going for a no death run. I can't do a no damage run yet. That would take a lot of practice. I mean, I've been playing this game since I was a kid, but no damage, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I'm not a huge fan of the no damage runs. At least, not for me doing them, at least. I can't do it. Ninja bitch. I think it's kind of crazy how every enemy in the game, minus the bosses, take 1 hit to kill. Except in the last level, those stupid little drones that can electrocute you, they take 2 hits. Other than that, the only thing that take more than that are bosses. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Just need 1 slice of pizza before this fight. Alright, here we go. Alright, Pablo. See you in the few, man. Yeah, Jen, this is my favorite Gameboy Turtles out of the 3 on the original. Oh man, being done again. Oh, come on. Don't do it to me, Shredder. Leave me the fuck alone. Motherfucker's like Jason Voorhees right now. Oh, yes. Whew. Got more scared doing that than playing Resident Evil. Fuck. Thank you, guys. I was a little shaky there. Yeah, it was close as fuck, dude. I'm honestly sweating under my armpits. Alright. I should be alright here. I'll just survive the level, will be good, because Krang's not really hard. It's these bastards here. But their weakness is if you can kick them, they die in 1 hit. Because I think your kicks are like the strongest thing that you can do. Oh, wasn't quick enough for that one. Oh, come on, Justin. Oh, what am I doing? Give me some pizza, somebody. Oh no, this is no good. Man, I'm not liking this. Come on, dude, just kick some ass. Oh, these damn wheels. Oh no. Alright. Focus, 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 focus. Come on, Leo. What? Oh, thank God. Whew. That's right! There we go. It's done. No death run. Whew. Whew. All that to save April. Not the world, April. I feel much better about my decisions. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Figure out what I'm doing next here. All right. Hey, how's it going, Eugene? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do another run, even though I already did my no death run there. I'm gonna try it with a different turtle here. Let's go with my boy. Oh, I walked right into that. Man, the music is just so solid in this game. Oh shit, what am I doing? Well. Damn. Oh well. Wasn't paying attention there. So what's everybody's favorite turtle if y'all have one? Leo or Donnie? Donatello's always been your favorite. Yeah, my little brother's favorite's Donatello. Finally beat you, you little bastard. Yeah, I like Raphael. He's my favorite turtle. He always has been. But my favorite character is definitely Casey Jones. The first level definitely seems like it's the longest. See, they could have totally just left like the street level as a bebop level, and then gave us this as like a Leatherhead level or something, like the sewers or the Rat King. Either one was insufficient enough. Oh, that was definitely whatever. I got my pizza, that's all that matters. Alright, let's try to moonwalk in this bitch. Can't turn around fast enough. Leo's kind of dorky. Well, I guess he's got to be. He's like, he's kind of a mix of all of them, right? He's balanced. Oh, Jim, you didn't know the mini games were there? Yeah, there's 3 mini games and they're just scattered out throughout the first level. Yeah, I still need to pick up the Cowabunga collection. I feel like I'm gonna sink a lot of time into that. I'm surprised nobody said Michelangelo. honestly. Growing up, everybody said Michelangelo. It's because they're, I don't think it's supposed to be bullets. It might be like rocket launcher bullets, like rockets. Game Start Cartoony 11, yeah. I think it's funny, I don't know if any of you guys seen the Nickelodeon one they did. I think it was like in 2009 they did it. The CGI one. It was great, but there was an episode where the 90s turtles came through like some kind of portal, whatever, and they had to help them. Well, when they were fighting the Bebop and Rocksteady of the CGI world, they were trying to do all like the goofy, cartoony stuff they would do to, like, you know, Bebop and Rocksteady, like wrap them up in a swing set or something. Well, it definitely didn't work for the bigger guys. They just kind of knocked them around. I thought it was hilarious. This is even a part where they go to the Mirage comic turtle world, and like it's all just black, white, and red, and they instantly start getting hunted down and chased by the turtles of that world. It's only for like 10 seconds, it's not a long part. And the only version of the turtles they leave out in that episode, in my opinion, the best version, I want to say it was back in 2003. It was just a very, very awesome version of them. I thought the story was great, up to a certain point. That does sound awesome. I think Mikey is Zombie's favorite. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people still really like Mikey. It's just, lately I've been hearing a lot of people say Donatello, which is really cool. Because growing up, people always crapped on Donatello, man. I thought he was awesome. Never underestimate a man with brains. Or just a person in general with brains, man. Fuck, could you imagine a Ninja Turtle, how smart that thing would be? Ninjas have to be smart, man. Have any of you guys read The Last Ronin, which was one of the more recent Turtle comics? It was like a 5-part thing. Shit was so sad for me to read. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I picked Leonardo for this level, didn't I? Like a dummy. I wanted to do it Raphael. Oh well. I'll just switch characters after this level. There's nothing I can do about it now. Get out of here. Yeah, the last run was amazing, man. An argument can be made for shift video in the context too. As a kid, we wanted to be like Mikey. As adults, we realized we're Donatello. Let's see it. Growing up, I knew I was Raphael, and I needed to figure out how to balance that shit out. So that's why I like to see his character kind of start to learn and grow and figure out how to control the anger and shit like that. So even as a kid, I connected more with Raphael. I have to get the baby to bed, so I'm switching to the earbuds and we'll be listening on my phone. Alright. Yeah, tonight my mom has the little one, so I'm gonna be here for as long as I can. Raph is honestly my second favorite, yeah. Raph is just, man, his just character development is great. If he can just control his anger, he would definitely be a better leader than Leonardo. That's just my opinion. But I'm a little biased because I used to be a Leonardo hater. But I've grown to love them all equally. Just Raph a little more. I'd have to say it would be Raph, Donnie, Mikey, then Leo for me. Now, I don't know if y'all were if anybody stays caught up with like the newer comics and stuff, not The Last Ronin, because that was just like a whatever kind of story they want to write, but like the main line that's still going, they actually have a fifth turtle now, and it's a female. Not that really crappy one that we got, Venus, no, nothing like that. This one's pretty legit. Her name's Jenny, or Jenica. She's fucking ruthless, so deadly. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, dude, she's pretty awesome, and a lot of people were actually liking her. Because it wasn't like they just randomly throw in, oh, here is a female turtle. No, it was just a character that had been in the run for a little while with him. That she was actually a foot soldier, like a Foot Clan, in the Foot Clan, and she ended up switching sides because she was Casey Jones's like love interest in the comic, and so she ended up siding with the turtles. Well, something happens to where she's dying and she needs blood, and so Leonardo fucking gives his blood to her, and she fucking mutates into a turtle. Her weapon, she has these, like, you know how like ninjas have those like claws that they can like climb the walls with? She has those, and she used a bow and arrow. As far as I know, I think that's all she's got right now, but she fucking just tears people up. I think she has like little daggers and shit too. She's just like a ninja, like just straight up. There was one part in the comics where they're fighting a bunch of people, and she's just ripping them apart, and Mikey's just like, I can't handle this anymore. It's just too violent. She has no qualms about killing. Because I mean, she was already killing before she became a turtle. What's gonna stop her? Oh, now she's a turtle, she has to follow some kind of code? No. I mean, the turtles kill too, but it's not as ruthless as she does. I haven't caught up, so I don't know if she's chilled out a bit or not, but... And I'm sure the whole Casey Jones relationship thing is kind of over. That might be kind of weird to... shit, I don't know. Comics might get kind of weird. I know right now they're facing like clones of the turtles, and they're all like, they just look like the turtles, but they're all in white instead of having their own colors. It reminds me of like the Tournament Fighters game for the Sega Genesis. That was kind of the story for that game, that there was clone turtles, but they were purple. Sounds like a She-Hulk style origin story. Yeah, kinda. I want to say it's Karai that... No, I can't remember who fucks her up. Somebody fucks her up pretty bad. It's the same comic strip. I don't know if y'all heard like this a few years back. People were freaking out because they're like, oh god, they killed Donatello. Donatello's killed off. Well, this is still that same comic run. Donatello did get pretty fucked in that one. Bebop Rocksteady beat his shell in with a sledgehammer, and they thought he was dead. They just left him there to die. But he now has like a metal or like robotic kind of shell. And supposedly, well, actually, I know I was talking shit on the turtle Venus, but she is in the comics. And I don't know if it's been introduced or if the comic is out already, but she's coming back more as like a mutated turtle. She's got like frog arms or legs or some shit like that, and it looks like it's made by the same person who made Donatello's shell. So it looks like they're going to be getting to some weird shit with that, which I like that a little bit better than her just randomly coming in and having these telekinetic powers and killing Shredder in episode 1. Yeah, the next mutation was an abomination. Dude, I can sit here and talk about Ninja Turtles all fucking day. Turtles is definitely my favorite thing on this planet. Like, I like The Legend of Zelda, but my number one is fucking Turtles. Can't forget about Slash. Dude, Slash? Yeah, man. Slash is pretty cool. Now, I don't care for Slash in the original cartoons, like in the 90s, because they made him like a goofball, and I wasn't a fan of that. I like the more ruthless approach they kind of took with the 2009 series. He actually starts off as Raphael's pet turtle, and he ends up getting mutated. So he's just this giant-ass turtle that's just beating the shit out of everybody. I mean, he eventually like calms down and becomes a good guy, but I just like the more brutal side of him. And in the games, he just looked way fucking like he was in the Super Nintendo, the Turtles in Time. Shredder's tough, nice job. Yeah, he almost got me on that one, but I think I figured it out. Every time he goes to swipe the sword, I just gotta like wait for him to swipe and then jump and then come down with a kick. I just gotta get better at timing it. Now, this level is the tough part. Krang is a bitch. He's super easy. Oh. Got him with the combo. So, okay, then they're like a 6-player mode on Shredder's Revenge. Whoop. You know, the theme for the original Turtles song is kind of funny. They say the Turtles boys don't cut them no slack. I mean, they kind of do. They let him get away every fucking time. Not cutting him slack would be like beating every little shit out of him, putting him in prison, or just fucking killing him, right? I mean, the dude's a fucking murderer, a mass like murderer. He runs a cult-like mob, pretty much. They do whatever he says. Well, I mean, I guess at this point they're all fucking robots. I am kicking this level's ass. Yep, I got it. I mean, that was my insta karma. Okay, you proved your point. Leave me alone. Eat feet. Eat feet. This bitch didn't even hit me. Oh yeah, I had much better run with Raphael, which is kind of funny because I thought I'd have an easier time with Leonardo with the range. Now, I guess level 2 accidentally picked Leonardo, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. Back to back no death runs, I like that. Maybe I should just keep going until I do with all 4. Hit it with Donatello or Michelangelo next. Yeah, I think it supports up to 6. So yeah, I think we should get a couple people together and play that sometime. I think that'd be a pretty fun stream. Yep. This can go a little faster, I wouldn't mind. Alright, not sure if you saw my comment. Shredder got shredded in the front. Yeah, he did. They fucking wrecked him, dude. I mean, Donatello threw his staff right into his face. Like, it literally impaled his face. Like, hold on a second, watch this. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on there good enough. But that is Shredder with a fucking staff in his face. Yeah, they wrecked him, dude. And then, like, that's because they gave him a chance to, kill himself to have an honorable death, after losing the fight. No, instead he wanted to try to blow him up, and the whole building up. Donatello wouldn't have none of that shit. He said, "Turtle don't play no shit." Donatello it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. 10 chances to guess my damn number. Alright, let's do this. Smaller. Smaller. Bigger. Bigger. Boom. Got it that time. Thanks, Splinter. You could have just gave me the bonus instead of being a dick. No, I'm kidding. I like Splinter. Splinter's awesome. Dumbass. Dumas. You guys heard that Seth Rogen's doing the next Ninja Turtles movie? I mean, I know that's kind of old news, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, the movie at least might be funny, and supposedly it's going back to the 90s style and the 90s vibe. So we'll see. Whoa, that was close. I mean, as long as he doesn't make any of the turtles I don't know, man. He says he's been a fan since he was a kid and shit too, so I don't know. We'll see. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Let me make the damn movie. I don't understand why they can't just let us have one movie that's just straight, it doesn't have to be word for word from the comic, but just give us that dark turtle, give us what the fucking turtles were originally. Just one time. If it don't work, it don't work. I mean, they're making all the superhero movies grittier, Or at least, like, I mean, they're trying to. I feel like the Turtles would just blow all that shit out of the water if they did it right. Fuck Marvel, fuck DC. Turtles, baby. Moonwalk. Eat my stick. Put that in the cautionary optimistic. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, the OG Turtles were just absolutely it was awesome. Yeah, dude, like I got this. It's like this ultimate history of the Turtles. It goes all the way up from... Let me see what the oldest stuff, the newest stuff they got in here. So it looks like they got all the way up to the first Michael Bay film stuff in here. So it goes all the way up from the original Turtle stuff to the Michael Bay shit. It's a pretty awesome book. Alright, so Donatello. I'm not saying that the movie's got to be like bloody or gory or anything, but just give us something more themed for adults. I mean, fuck, they got Suicide Squad, dude, and I mean, that shit's all bloody and dark and ridiculous. Like, they could easily do that with the Ninja Turtles. I guess the problem is it's been sold as a kid's product for so long that they're probably too worried about trying to split it into a kid's thing and the adult. They like too worried about separating it, but I don't know. But like I said, DC does the shit. You still got the Batman cartoons or like the kids' versions of these superhero things while the movies are dark and gritty. I'm honestly just waiting for Nickelodeon to be done with having the rights to the Turtles. I'd like to see somebody else take a crack at it. Because the last thing that Nickelodeon did with the Turtles was just horrible. I was not a fan of. The CGI show was great, but the Rise of the TMNT was just pure crap, in my opinion. It looked... I did not like the artwork. Now, like, when they were fighting and stuff, it looked cool. Like, the flashings and the colors and all that stuff, but I did not care for the way the Turtles looked. I did not care for the story of it. I didn't like their personalities. Raphael was the leader. I don't know, it was weird. And for some reason, they knew April O'Neil as kids, and she was a kid, even though when they meet April O'Neil, she's already an adult. Which, in the CGI when she was a teenager, which I kind of forgave, because other than that, the show was pretty faithful in some of the storytelling. And even the parts that weren't faithful was still really entertaining. It's like they established that show was like an alternate version of what we grew up watching. Especially with the crossover episode. Because that's not just some random like special they did. That was an actual canon episode in the show, you know? they actually had to work together to stop what fucking Krang was doing. Do you guys have a favorite villain from the Turtles? Yeah, Rise looked like trash. Yeah, because it was trash. I posted a couple of pics in Discord for you to check out later. Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm still going, man. I did another no death run with Raphael, so now I'm doing another one with Donatello. I did 2 in a row, so figured I'd try to get it with each brother. I don't really mind the turtles being different species because they're not technically brothers. They're just 4 random ass fucking turtles that were bought in a pet shop, you know? They didn't really have too much of a connection, but I guess you could say they should be the same if they're being bought in all together. But anyway, I just didn't like what they were trying to do with it. It was just it just did not work, and that's why it only had like 2 seasons in a movie. Which is fine. If people do like it, that's okay, but I just feel like that's the worst version of the Turtles that they've done so far. I even put it below that live-action Next Generation or New Mutation or whatever it's called. I think it's New Mutation. That was horse shit, but like I would rather watch that again than have to rewatch Rise. Baxter Stockman as a Fly, yeah, he was pretty cool. Which is crazy though because that only happened in the original '90s cartoon and like you know the video games and shit. But originally he's like he gets turned into like a giant robot pretty much, just like his head in a robot suit. I think I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of Karai. You never seen the Michael Bay films? Well, I'm gonna let you know right now you're not missing a damn thing. There's a few funny parts. There's a scene where they're in an elevator waiting for it to go up. And they're all nervous and shit, and Mikey breaks attention and he starts doing like this little song all together, and it's pretty funny, but other than that, the movie's crap. And the thing was, the story wasn't even bad. I've always been a big fan of Leatherhead. I thought he was pretty cool. And then Slash, of course. Slash is just as brutal. And I know this one's only a movie villain, and they threw him in Hyperstone Heist, but Tatsu Nalin I always thought he seemed pretty fucking ruthless too. Yeah, dude, I thought that was stupid too. People got all pissy. People get pissy every time they don't even they don't know shit about shit. And it's usually the people who are getting mad. They're not even the ones that need to be getting mad about it. It's just so dumb. Yeah, but Baxter, yeah, in the comics he was originally a black man, and April O'Neil worked for him. She was his assistant. She was not a news reporter. She was just his assistant, and she figured out that he was trying to do like world domination with his Mouser army and shit. And she was fucking trying to get out of there. He found out and started chasing her through the sewers, and that's how she found the turtles, or the turtles found her. Because they started invading their home and shit. I think that was like the second or third comic. Yeah, Baxter was their first villain outside of Shredder. Once they killed Shredder, Baxter was the big bad for a while. And they fuck him up a lot, and he ends up, like I said, just as a robot with his head in it. I honestly hate what they did to him in the original 90s. I thought he was cool as a fly, but like him being a little short, white scientist guy, it's just weird that they did that. Yeah, Baxter was, that's what, like I said, in the 90s cartoon, they just made him a little bitch. He was like another one of those Shredder's little servants, which, honestly, most of the villains in the 90s cartoons were a bunch of bitches if you rewatch it. Like, they all whine, and they don't really, they're not too menacing. That's why I think, man, they just need to give us just a little darker, man, you know? It's like they're always trying to like, how can we redo the Turtles? Because I mean, I get it. Because if any of you guys have ever seen the Toys That Made Us on Netflix, I want to say it was season 2, episode 1 or 2. It was about the Ninja Turtles, and that was one of the things they said. It was like the Turtles were pretty much like perfect for rebranding, like every few years for a new generation, you know? Because I mean, shit, like it's a great idea. The Ninja Turtles are amazing. And then just rebrand it each generation is not a bad idea either, because it keeps it fresh, it keeps it going. I'm on board for it. I don't want to keep watching the same shit over and over. But the problem is they keep trying to figure out, just do what we're asking for. Like, just give us something a little brutal, a little dark. I'm not even, like I said, don't have to be gory or bloody or nothing. Just give us a darker story. Just, I don't know. And I'm still okay with the Turtles being obsessed with pizza, because in the original comics it was beer. We don't need alcoholic teenagers. I'm totally down with pizza. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, they pretty much just used the show to promote the toys, because that's what they wanted to do. They came across the Turtle comics and they realized, hey, we can make money off of this, but how are we gonna do it? What's the best way to do it? Market kids. Go for the kids. But it wasn't the guys who created the Turtles. It's like they had to make money too, you know? But, so in order, like, how are we going to sell the toys if it's just from the comic? They can't sell these toys from a bloody comic, you know? So that's when they were like, okay, well, we'll start making a show once a week. It's just, and like almost every episode featured a brand new character or like a new mutant that they had to fight. And so that was easy. Boom, new toy. So every month or so, or every few weeks or a month, they drop a new set of toys. kids went fucking nuts and the parents had to buy them. I meant to ask this way fucking early, and I probably should have, but is my voice coming through good over the game audio? Because this is my first time doing a Game Boy stream. Wasn't sure how balanced I had the sound. Nobody has complained so far, so that's a good sign. Great sound. Okay, awesome. Thanks. I'm just using an emulator. Can't even. I think it's the Visual Boy. I'm just playing through my laptop. I actually own the game. I just don't have any way to play it through my capture card, so I figured doing this would just be as easy. It took me a minute to get it to play like smoothly without any lagging or anything like that. For a while I was having an issue with the sound. It was really over distorted, and like every time I'd hit an enemy or jump and stuff, it was just like very loud. I'm not sure what was causing that, but it just kind of fixed itself, really. And at the moment, I'm trying to get Metroid Prime streaming, because Pablo said he'd like to see me stream that one. Audio balance great, awesome, cool. Yeah, and then I'm just, I'm using OBS to stream directly to YouTube with everything. OBS has been nice to me the past couple days, so hoping it stays that way. It's only giving me issues with Metroid Prime at the moment. And I'm having some issues here and there playing Sonic Adventure 2. But other than that, everything else has been great. I've got Legend of Zelda's collection running pretty great, which I plan to stream Ocarina of Time. Which, no shit, I can actually beat the game overnight, so I might actually try to do that run one day. Just play the entire game, like fully from start to finish on stream. Not 100%, but I can definitely run through the entire game overnight. Yeah, I got a lot of things I want to stream now. I'm getting my list of games set up. I definitely wanted to do this one, because I already did, is it Hyperstone Heist? Yeah, I couldn't remember if I did Hyperstone Heist or if it was Turtles in Time. I was going to wait till I got the Cowabunga collection to do this one, but I just felt there's to try to do a no death run tonight, so. Emulation is the path of least resistance if your computer can handle streaming and playing at the same time. Yeah, I just set it up with a second screen, so I've noticed once I did that, everything's running a bit smoother. I just plugged my laptop into my TV, and I'm playing the game. I dragged my game onto the TV, and then everything else is running on the laptop. and it has definitely helped a lot. I just can't seem to get the biggest issue with Metroid Prime is it runs slightly slower than I wanted to, which it doesn't bother me too much. But it's the audio. The audio is just so weird sounding. It sounds sludgy. And I know that's how the original audio sounds. You've never finished Ocarina of Time. Oh man, that is, between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, that is my favorite games of all time. I can't pick one or the other. I've realized that. And so both of them together is just my favorite Zelda game. Zelda game. But Ocarina of Time is just amazing, man. I've literally beaten that game. I had to have at least 300 times in my life. I've played it. I've beaten it constantly. At one point, when I was in high school, I would beat it once a month at least. At least. At one point, it was the only game I'd fucking play. We went on family vacation to Florida, and I just stayed in the hotel the whole time playing Ocarina of Time on the GameCube. No, I understand. A lot of people say it's overrated, and that's fine. I have no problems with it. It definitely wasn't overrated when it came out. I can understand going back and playing it. Some people would say that, especially with what we have now. But it's just, I guess it's nostalgia for me. But I do find Majora's Mask to be overall a better game. It's just nostalgia for me. Ocarina of Time's up there on that pedestal. But both of them together, I can't, like I said, it's hard for me to really say one without the other, because both of them together, I think, make a really good story. I think Ocarina of Time just helped build the mechanics of what a 3D Zelda game's kind of it could be, should be. Yeah, see, always Nintendo. Carl loves Korra. Is it Korra? Korra? Okay, Korra loves Ocarina, and it's. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, I love the game. But it's crazy because, like I said, when I play Majora's Mask, I'm like, okay, this is my favorite one. But I do think I may prefer Majora a little bit more because of the darker tone, and I think the storytelling is just great. Wind Waker's story is definitely darker than Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker is probably, outside of Majora's Mask, is the darkest Zelda game in my opinion. Even though it looks cutesy and all that shit, that's a mask, man. And I think that's the way they meant to do that. They wanted you to think that was going to be a cute, colorful game, which it is. It's beautiful and there's a lot of cute shit in it. But when you look deep down at it, that is probably the second darkest Zelda game they've put out. I agree. And a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying this, but I'm honestly not that big of a fan of Breath of the Wild. I'm not even as excited for Tears of the Kingdom as I thought I would be. And I just, I'm going to play it. Not going to be day one for me. I personally liked Age of Calamity way more than Breath of the Wild. Yeah, dude. I mean, fuck, Ocarina of Time, he does the same thing. He drives it right through his throat. Wind Waker, he drives it through his head. Twilight Princess, he jams it through his chest. Like, dude, fucking Ganondorf doesn't get a break. And like, all three of those games are just pretty dark. Well, Ocarina of Time's not super dark. It's got some darkness in it, but overall, it's not a very dark game. I think I'm gonna do I want to do a stream for Link's Awakening, because that's a pretty good Game Boy Zelda game. Actually, I like all three of the Zelda Game Boy games. Link's Awakening, Oracle Ages and Seasons, they're just really, really solid Zelda games. Now, the Zelda games I'm definitely not a fan of whatsoever. I do not care for Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks. I mean, I played them, I beat them. I definitely will not play them again. That was a one and done thing. You know, I can admit that my love for Ocarina of Time is very nostalgic, because there's a lot of people, especially in the Pokemon community, that like swear up and down there's nothing better than Red and Blue, and that's a fucking lie. But like, I don't know, it's just it wasn't my introduction into Zelda, but it was the first Zelda game that I played from start to finish on my own, and I just chose to play it, you know? When like anybody told me about it, I just fell in love with that shit. Now, that being said, Wind Waker is the Zelda game I've been itching the most to play on the Switch. So I really wish they would have put out like some kind of like they could have just brought the remaster from the Wii U over to it. Not really sure why they haven't done that or not doing it. The 35th anniversary didn't really get much love for Zelda. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa. How'd that happen? Whoa. What just happened? That sucks. That really sucks. I think the way Link to the Past will always be my favorite. Yeah, dude, A Link to the Past is absolutely awesome, and it's a game that'll just never get old. Like, you'll never see its age show. Like, it's just such a good game. Yeah, dude, if you haven't played Age of Calamity, I would highly recommend it. The story for that is just way better than what we got in Breath of the Wild. And I'm a huge fan of warrior-style games anyway. You could slap a warrior-style game with anything and I would fucking play it. I had Phantom Hourglass and then finished it. It's fine, the story is great, but I just didn't really care for the game itself. Link Between Worlds is great. Yeah, that's still one I need to play, but I've heard really awesome things about it. I heard if you like A Link to the Past, you'd like that. Oh yeah, dude, Link's Awakening is probably one of the weirdest Zelda games, and that's what I love about it. Wait, a heartbreaker? Did I say something that's a heartbreaker? What did I say, guys? Both seem a little disappointed there. Oh, wait, me dying is a heartbreaker? That might be what y'all were talking about, huh? Sorry, I'm a little dumb tonight, and that did kind of crush me a little bit, but that's okay. That's alright. I didn't get my 4 no death runs in a row. That's alright, I'll cry about it a little later. I can hold on to it in stream. Yeah, it's alright. I don't know what happened. I think I got too cocky and just kept trying to hit him without jumping. I didn't think his kicks were going to do that much damage because I honestly usually don't get hit by Krang, so I wasn't sure how powerful he was. So that's kind of my own fault. I don't know if I want to play something else or not, or if I want to keep going with this. I mean, I would obviously reset this, but just don't know. I remember being stuck in the second dungeon of Link's Awakening for a long time as a kid. There's one small key that you can only get by killing enemies in a specific order. Yeah, I remember Link's Awakening being tough as a kid, but like, when I ended up replaying it again when they put it out on the Switch, which pretty much is almost exactly the same game, I had no issue with it. And then I'll go back to the original and have no problem playing most of the game. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess as a kid, some of the hints weren't very easy. Alright, give me a second. I've got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh no, not this again. Yeah, a little bit of lag came up. Something popped up on my screen. It started messing with it, but I got rid of it. We should be good now. Alright, thanks, Jim. I appreciate you being here, man. I'm sure I'll still be here. I plan on streaming for a while. It's only 7 o'clock where I'm at right now at the moment. So, I plan on going at least till midnight. Probably even longer than that. I think I'm gonna switch to something new. Let's see. Are you heading out too, Eugene? I appreciate you coming in for the stream, man. If you're up later and want to pop back in, I'll still be here. Yeah, I'm about to pop it back on in a second. There we go. Having some issues with it for a second there. I think I'm gonna switch over to some Turtles in Time. Hey, yeah, I'm not going. Alright, let's see, let's get this. Get that out of here. Come on, I know you want to work. There you go. Yeah, I'll check in again later. Glad I caught some of this. Yeah, I really appreciate you being here, man. I'll still be here. And if not, I will be starting a stream again at some point tonight. Just playing random games. I will cut this off for a bit, and then I will be back.